Hi friends, my name is Chetan Kumar. Today I'm going to talk about atomic mass and the isotope. So, uh, first up, we'll try to understand what is atomic number. So, it's simply the number of protons present in the nucleus of an atom. uh, yeah, it is called as atomic number. So, atomic mass is the mass of an atom. So, how to determine it? Will Mass of the atoms can be determined with the help of subatomic particles in it. So, what it means is whatever the subparticles present in the nucleus, if we calculate that, it will be the mass of an atom. So, in the nucleus, proton is present, neutron is present, and electron is also present, but it's orbiting the nucleus, in particular uh, circling around the path. So, uh, in these three, electrons have the negligible amount of mass. So, it's almost like uh, massless. So, we have left with proton and the neutrons. So, uh, by calculating these two, we can find out the atomic mass of an atom. So, uh, one more question rises. We can see that there are two particles, proton and neutron. So, which one to consider? So, uh, here we can say that both have a significant amount of mass. So, we can consider both. So, atomic mass is defined as the total number of protons and neutrons present inside the nucleus of an atom. So, it's also referred as a mass number. So, how do we represent it? So, I'll show you how to represent a uh, atomic mass and atomic number. First, we'll write the chemical symbol, and the atomic number is written at its bottom left side of the chemical symbol, and atomic mass is written at its top left side of the subscript. So, I'll show you how we can represent the atomic mass and the atomic number with a symbol. Here you can see that we have taken the carbon atom. So, in carbon atom, the number of protons are present is 6, and the neutrons are also 6. So, uh, here this is the atomic number which is written in the bottom left side of the symbol, that is subscript. So, this one is the atomic mass of the carbon, which is written at the top left side of the subscript. So, same way we can represent atomic number and atomic mass with the symbol. In some cases, atoms of the same element exist in different forms, that is called isotopes. So, it can have a same number of protons, but the atomic mass will be different. In this case, protons number will be same in any form, but the neutrons number will change. That is why the atomic mass also will change. So, the same element can exist in different forms. For example, we can take example of carbon. In carbon, protons number is 6, but the neutrons numbers will change, like 6, 7, 8. So, we can have three different type of carbon, that is 12C6, 13C6 and 14C6. So same way, uh, uh, two different elements can have the same mass. Like let's take example of argon, sulfur, potassium, calcium and chlorine. Here the atomic mass of these components are same, that is 40, but the proton and the neutrons number is differs, but the elements are different. So we can see that in sulfur it is 40 s16. Here 16 protons are there and 24 neutrons are there. In potassium 40 k19, so here 19 protons are there, 21 neutrons are there. Calcium 40 ca20, so here 20 protons are there and 20 neutrons are there. And chlorine 40 cl17, so here 17 protons are there and 23 neutrons are there. And in argon 40 ar18, so here 18 protons are there and 22 neutrons are there. So here you can see that if you sum up that, the atomic mass will come as 40. So the same atomic mass will be present for different particles. Thank you.